Hello, hello, hello. Top of the morning, evening, afternoon, and good night to one and all. It is Monday, the after party, the 29th. How is everybody doing?
Very well, thank you. How are you? How is Bree? How is Matthew?
Hello.
I'm
How?
hoping this works. That's all.
Yeah, you're
For the
working.
rest,
You're
I'm
working.
good.
I'm good, bro. I woke up this morning. I was looking at myself in the video. I'm feeling fresh and skinny ish.
Mm.
Mhm.
I feel
Yeah,
good,
Yeah.
you should be.
bro. I was looking at I don't want to talk about this for hours, but I was looking at I was looking at the short that I did with the Harley. Bree, let's talk about that real quick. Let's elaborate a little bit. Before we get into it, thank you, Jorn, so much. Thank you, Lance. Thank you, Monkey. Let's get into that. Bree, what happened yesterday?
We were just riding along in our slingshot, having a good old time. We're gonna go get our lottery tickets, and we pull into the gas station, and then there's these gentlemen pumping gas into their motorcycles. We don't even do anything. We just park, and then all of a sudden we hear a boop boop, and we're like, "Oh, what's that?" And I see a dude with his hand up, so the automatic reaction is to wave. I didn't notice that what his hand was doing. He was doing not nice things with his hand, and I'm sitting there like an idiot.
It
Like
gets
he didn't
better.
do this, he did the other one, but I'm a lady, so we don't do that. And he was going like this, and so was his buddy.
Yeah, so the first guy, right? I guess he beeped to show his buddy, and then he looked back of him giving the finger, and then the other guy gave the finger. And then I get out of the car and I'm like, "Hey!" And then I noticed that's the middle finger, and I was like, "Yeah, fuck you too." And then they just drove away. But this is why Harley people get such bad raps. You can look
Mhm.
online and you'll find out that people on sports bikes will wave to everybody. Hand down, they'll wave to everybody. But Harley people typically don't wave back. They don't. They're very and
Me,
I know it's a stereotype, but it's so true. They're very my bike is better than yours. That is
Okay.
the mentality of Harley people. And that being said, your bike breaks down more than mine does. Your engine is prone to oil leakage and failure. But yeah, so it was like, and then I said to myself, do I feel bad for waving to them? And I wish they would have turned around and walked up to me. I would have handed Bree the phone and got her to record. Because, bro, I will throw all day down with two dudes from Harleys. Do you know how viral I'll go? But they're just shit talkers. So you're gonna give us the finger because we're in a slingshot? That, why not
Well,
give
it
the
doesn't
finger
make any
to
sense.
the? Well, it's because it's sports bike riders will ride past you like it's not a motorcycle. I never said it was. I didn't say it wasn't a motorcycle. I said it's a vehicle. You must have read online somewhere, so you might want to contact the federal government and yell at them and tell them it's not a motorcycle. I don't know.
tell him to stop
That's
insuring it as a motorcycle. Then
right.
Why would you
Don't.
tell,
I'm not the problem, bro. I'm not the one that
why would
makes
you
the
tell somebody
slingshot.
it's not a motorcycle? I mean, the person is sitting in it has a
The
steering wheel.
idea
He
is,
knows it's not a motorcycle. I mean,
well, but the idea is we're all out having fun, right? That's
Hmm.
the idea, right? We're all having fun. Who gives a fuck how you're doing it?
True.
What?
well, to be fair, Ducati riders, I don't know over in the States, but here I've noticed this and I've seen this firsthand. Ducati riders have kind of the same thing here.
Oh
what's it?
no,
They look
he's
down on
using the
people.
Italian pronunciation or enunciation. It's Ducati, but he's saying Ducati.
I
That's
thought he said cat ear. I thought he was talking about those motorbike girls with the little ears on their helmet. I'm
Oh, no,
like,
no,
they're
no, no.
they're like hardcore. Like,
no,
Ducati.
no, 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 no. So yeah, I mean, it was I wouldn't say I got mad, but I wanted them to turn around. I want somebody, bro. We're gonna put a 360 on the back of it every time we go out, because whether we get people that are like, "Oh my god, it's so badass," or "Ew,"
Yeah.
yeah. So like, I want that. You will help me go viral. Say something, because they're all shit talkers anyway. Harley riders. Unless they have like a Hell's Angels or a pagan vest, I might. No, I would still say
Mm.
something. I would still say something.
I don't see those types of people though giving you that same attitude because they are respected in their community. They don't want to put off that kind of vibe, no?
True. Yeah, they don't want to draw more attention to themselves than what's needed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate. These guys, I wouldn't say they were even older. I'd say 60 years old.
How
Harley is such a
miserable must
Me
your
Too
life
bike.
be?
The two people talking. Say again, Bree.
I said Harley is such a Me Too kind of bike.
It is. It is. Oh, you got a Harley Road Glide. Me too. Oh, you got a Harley Night Rod. Me too. Ah, you got the Breakout. Me too. Let's form a club. We'll call it the Me Too Harleys.
Your motor exploded. Me too.
Me too.
It's leaking? Mine does that as well.
Me too. Yeah. Okay.
Me
Fucking
too.
assholes. Anyway, I just wanted to get that
But
story.
then again,
out, bro.
it goes back to how miserable must their lives be if you get agitated by what someone else is driving.
Right? Like, aren't you out
miserable
having
must you be?
fun? Aren't you
Apparently
out-
not.
Apparently,
Yeah, aren't you? Isn't the idea to enjoy the sun and hit the road and feel good?
Mm.
Like, that's the idea of being on a bike. It's not to look for other ones and stick your finger up at it.
maybe that's why they were in a bad mood, because this day specifically, the bike was running, and usually they're in the garage trying to fix it, and now they were actually have to go
Taking
outside
out all
and
their
ride it.
anger
Yeah,
from having such shitty workout with their bike for the past couple of weeks. Let's take it out on everybody we see.
Mm.
Or
And
they
you wonder why you get a bad rap.
They came across a puddle, drove through it. Now they're gonna have to go home and polish the chrome for like 2 hours.
Oh, that
This
sucks.
is why I dislike Harley riders. And most people that don't ride Harleys also feel the same. And it's funny because when you look it up, why do Harley riders hate sports bike riders? Just add anything at the end of it? Why do Harley riders hate old people? Like, it could be anything. Why do Harley riders hate fruit? Like, they just seem very, I don't know, very arrogant, irritated individuals. Why?
But then it's weird, like Bree said, because if you were to encounter help angels or whatever,
Yeah, I
they're
don't think
probably not gonna be that way.
I'd be interested what happened if you had a slingshot and you were. See, the next argument is that slingshots classify as a motorcycle and they kind of park where motorcycles go. Now, the problem with that is a slingshot is very fat. So I could see why you would get irritated if a slingshot gets in the middle of a chain gang, or I could see you taking your wrenches out and breaking my plastic. I'm not worried about it though. It's like $12. Just get another one. Now if I tip yours over, that's not $12, and you won't be able to just get another one. So yeah, I mean, I swear to God, bro, I would have thrown down with the two of them. Two old dudes, absolutely. And I'm wearing a Bike Week shirt. It should be Slingshot Week. So I don't know. Good pick for the shirt today, Brie. Grown ass man.
Nice.
Having my wife pick out my clothes.
I do it out of love.
Sometimes I sprinkle when I tinkle.
That's for you, Vaughn. What?
Sniffles does it too, so I don't.
What, picks
find
out
it
your
weird at
shirts?
all. Yeah.
Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one then, because I feel like
No.
a fucking idiot. I'm wearing a
No.
G-string today. Yeah, it'll look really nice in your butt.
That was weird at first, but now I got used to it, and it's like, yeah, it's just another day.
Whatever. Okay, so Bree found a bunch of clips. Now, I'm going to preface this. There is one clip. You're going to have to wait till the end, because as soon as I play this, I have to pull the video. Now, I
went
know,
too far.
Now, I know that I've kind of said this before, but I promise you, I would not consider it racist. However, and there's a huge however here. When you listen to the first 5 seconds, it's racist. Sort of.
It just gets worse, Jay.
Oh, it gets worse than the first 3 seconds I've seen?
Ooh,
gets
I want to see it so bad.
So, yes, as soon as it is over, we are going to kill the stream. So we're not even going to talk about it. It's going to play, and then we're done. Like, that's it. I'm pulling the stream. It's that bad. But we're not going to play that right now. We have some other things that Bree found on the internet. Usually throughout the week, we all kind of scour through. But I want to see if this changes because Bree wants reactions to these. So we're going to play these. Before we do that, you did not plug this in, Bree. I just want to talk about this real quick. We've been talking about a lot how people want to be different, right? Everybody knows. Everybody wants to be different. Did you see that people are now identifying as seasons?
What?
Yes.
Yeah.
Or economy.
Or season.
Yep.
But that's not a physical thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it is. They
No,
married
it's not.
Yeah, they married the sky, sun, trees, whatever, and then the
It's
other
a
one.
modified hippie. It's a modified hippie, basically, is what it is.
Yes.
There's one.
It looks like Matthew's already beginning to take my advice. He seems to be accepting it.
It is
Yep.
what it is.
You're a season. Okay.
It's like
Does that mean since I hate this climate so much that I'm actually getting a divorce from it?
You would have to say that you identify as a season.
Oh, that's easy. It's just a piece of paper. It's easy.
But you have to marry something too that's part of the season, whether that's an autumn leaf that's fallen or a
That's so
horizon.
beautiful.
Raindrops.
Yeah, I just
And
you
it-
know.
It's fluid as well because the seasonal thing. So it may be in summer you feel more masculine, but then in winter you kind of feel more feminine because of I don't know, whatever.
But
So
wouldn't that constitute as cheating then?
They're allowed to cheat. They're allowed to cheat because the other person doesn't have feelings.
Can't have a Christmas tree though because that would be cheating.
Mm.
Oh. Wow, very
You have a
complicated.
maple tree because that's around all year, right? So that's okay.
That's good.
But that's what I'm saying. We just got to accept it. We just, if I'm telling you, the more that we accept it, they're going to run out of shit to say. Right? You're already a different gender. You're a different animal. Now you're a season. I don't know what's after this. Maybe you identify as people already identify as babies. So,
Yep, that's been done before.
yeah, you're just going to run out.
I wonder what the last thing is gonna be.
Identifying as another person. Like I
Jay-
identify as Jay Hayes.
If you want to see,
Like, I think
That's
that would end
identity
it.
theft. That's identity
Because,
theft.
like,
Th-
what if
those
you're like,
laws
oh,
for
I
that.
identify as Donald Trump. I'm Donald Trump. Like, that's going to be the end of it because then people are going to start getting real confused. Like, what do you mean?
That John brings up a good point, though. That would be identity theft. If you're saying that you identify as me,
That's why it will end.
that's where we draw the line now. Because I'm pretty sure I'm not you and you're not me. So,
But the starting point is they want to be unique, right? So I don't think that will ever happen. They don't want to be like everyone else. They want to be.
you know where it'll
one
end?
thing.
I got it. They want to be who they are. They finally
Oh.
want to come out as them.
They
I
they
identify as
don't
me.
know what they are.
What?
That's the problem. That's what started.
No, you're missing the point. Like they're all gonna circle back and be like, this whole time I needed to be different. I just have to be me. Do you get it? Like normal people.
Oh,
Like
Because in the end, that's gonna be the abnormal
it.
thing to do. Just be like, no, I'm
that's
he,
right.
him,
I'm me.
I'm me.
That because everybody else is some other shit. So you being you, wow, holy shit! You're
I think their
ballsy.
brain
You
is
are
gonna
brave.
melt.
You're brave. You're brave.
You want an example, Jay? In the WhatsApp,
Uh-huh.
there's the yes, that's that Cody,
Hold on.
the one before the last one.
Hold on.
Hmm.
Yes. Okay, got it. I'll play that one. I got all these up. Yo, the one from Bree is something. Yo, I promise you, it'll be the edgiest thing you've ever seen on the fucking internet. Like, I'm not building it up. I promise. All right, let's see.
And I had another video. I just remembered, but I have no idea how to search for it because I did not
I've
save
seen
it.
this. I've seen this. Now let's go here to here. All right, reaction time. Let's get it.
Hi there. I'm Cody. Pronouns em, ers, or zem, zers, or really any neo pronouns that aren't z, her, hers. This is my first foray into TikTok. I come from the world of Instagram, where I had decided at one point that I was going to microvlog my gender transition, which might be the most pretentious thing I have ever said or tried to do. But I really just want to introduce myself and open myself up for questions. So again, hi, I'm Cody. I am a white, transmasculine, femme, non-binary, temporarily mostly able-bodied, neurodivergent, obsessive-compulsive, chronically ill, culturally Jewish, Unitarian Universalist, non-monogamous, demi-low romantic, gray demi-bisexual, survivor of acute and complex trauma, millennial, and cat parent in mental health recovery. My identities are fluid and ever-changing and don't like boundaries. And I just want to open myself up as a resource. If you have any questions, please ask.
Yes, I have one question. How come we breathe the same air? Like, we don't seem like we're the same species at all.
Question number 1. What are you doing outside of the institute?
Yo, I'm gonna go old school. Go ahead. Well, I want to go old school.
Oh, if you have to read all the things that you are off of a sheet of paper, you do not identify as those things.
Yes.
I identify as female. I didn't have to read that anywhere.
Let me say something though. Let me go back old school. Isn't the idea to have no labels? That is the original idea, correct? We don't want to be labeled. Yes. We don't want to. We want to be just like normal people. Oh, and then somewhere along the line, about 3 years ago, everybody's like, "We love labels." Let me just put them all over my face.
Get all of them.
COVID destroyed the world.
Is it COVID? Because it wasn't that far ago. People fucking hated labels. Like, they hated them. What? So people got sick? That not mentally.
No, because they were stuck at home. They had nothing else to do, so they started coming up with random nonsense. And then someone saw that got popular, and they were like, "Ooh, I'm that too." And then it just exploded.
See, but that's the fallback problem, right? You could call up an irrigation company and ask them to come out, and they're going to tell you, well, due to COVID, we're still on backlog. Okay, first off, you could call up a tech company and say, I want this lap. We don't have those parts because of COVID. That was 5 fucking years ago. So I guess we still have that problem with people. That's 5 years ago. You're just now catching up.
Yeah, we ordered a part for the house. I forget what part it was, but it was like 3 years after COVID. And the company called and said that there's going to be a delay because of COVID. And we're like, but that was 3 years ago. Like, what do you mean?
It's ridiculous, bro. It is ridiculous.
But for real, if you meet this person and they start introducing themselves that way, you're done after the first 10 seconds, right?
Yeah.
Yes. If someone comes up to me and said, "Hi, my pronouns are she, them, her," I'll be like, "Goodbye."
But honestly, have we? I've never encountered this. Has anybody ever? And I owned a store, and during the COVID thing, I've never had someone walk up and say that.
No.
Anybody?
It got messy after COVID, right? Then
even then, I mean, I didn't close the shop till 2021, but I never had someone come in and identify, call me. Like, it's never happened. Has it happened to anybody here? Right, it's on the internet. I agree, but people think that this is normal because it's on the internet. But again, we talk about this every week. I've never seen this shit face to face, like ever. I just see it on the internet.
We're in the wrong place. We have to be like
Yeah,
on a
that
college
could be it.
campus.
Yeah, but even in Jersey is full of woke people, but we didn't see that shit.
We weren't in a woke area. Like, I think we would have to be in like New Brunswick, in Rutgers, to experience that type of situation. Because it's all kids. You don't see 45-year-olds saying I'm Zim Zer Zim unless they're really broken.
The problem with this kind of thing is it's on a social media platform that's very popular with kids. So they see this nonsense and they try to emulate it to feel special as well. So add another thing or two to the list.
But see, then at that point, you're not being original. If you're copying what somebody else is doing, that does not make you special. That just makes you like everybody else. You know, we need more normal people to make more normal videos, and then people will start picking up with that. Okay. Oh,
there is a segue. That is a perfect segue to one of my videos.
Which one?
I am looking right now. The second link, the one that just says LOL. That is a perfect segue, and this is so unplanned. Jay didn't watch my videos. This feels great.
I just would like to add one more thing on the previous video. The amount of labels she gave herself, I don't know. It surprised me that employed wasn't on there. I wonder why.
No, permanently, what was it? Permanently sick or whatever?
Recovering from mental blah, 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 blah.
Not recovering.
All right.
The volume button. Yeah.
There's no way I'm the only one to notice. What are you doing?
Well, I'm reacting to your video.
Why?
I want to show my followers.
Okay, so share it, repost it somewhere. Get the fuck out of here. I'm doing something.
Oh, no, it's cool, man. I'm a creator, too.
You're not a creator. You're stealing my video.
That's just TikTok, bro. It's not stealing. A lot of people do it.
Yeah, a lot of people do a lot of things. A lot of people think conversate is a word. Doesn't make it right.
Look, man, this is just the world we're living in now, okay? Would I be doing this if it was 2003? No. I'd be where I belong, in a dimly lit cubicle, wishing I had talent. But guess what? iPhones exist now. What used to take, skill and time is now just an app. We're all indistinguishable. Artist and consumer have become one. It's the death of culture. Deal with it.
Let's see what these guys are conversating about.
Okay, that was good.
That was good.
That was good. That was good. That was good.
Yeah, but
That was good. That was good.
I think you've all also seen the trend of a conversation and then game footage under that.
No.
Like some Jordan Peterson or someone is talking, and it's an interview or whatever, and then under that it's actually some random game footage from GTA or whatever that's playing. That's actually, what is it, a 14 or 16-year-old kid that has 7 or 8 channels that only does that, and he makes $12,000 a month.
So this, what we're doing, has always been around, the reaction videos where we talk about reactions. Always. But it seems like the upgraded version of this is no longer reacting to it, is just putting yourself in a corner with it.
And then like pointing at it. And
See, that's why, Bree, when you sent me like this, okay, so this is okay, because this is an original video. But when you send me a reaction of a video, like that one link you sent me where the guy's got a microphone where he's licking the ear, I need that original video because you understand? What he just talked about is exactly what we're doing, and I don't want that.
Yeah, the problem with TikTok and stuff, though, is that it is, like, significantly harder to find the original video. Yeah. Even through digging on TikTok and digging on Reddit and Facebook and all that stuff, finding the original content is almost impossible.
Yeah,
it's
right.
really weird.
It took me like 20 minutes to find the original of the one you just played.
I'm surprised you found that, actually. Because I looked for that and I could not find it. I only found that weird chick with the tits reacting to it. You
Yeah,
probably
the
saw her.
one pink, with the
Yeah,
pink
the
and
big.
yellow hair. Yeah, and it was sheer by accident. I ended up taking a picture of it still, and then searching it via Google image search, and then came out
Okay.
with several things. Found another reaction video to it, and there you could see her name. So I looked her up that way. Took me about
Okay.
20 minutes or
Matthew,
more.
I am impressed.
He's getting better at searching. He used to be really fucking terrible.
He
Okay,
used reverse image search. Good job.
Okay.
Would you wish for?
For a trampoline. For an iPhone. 1,000 K. Money. 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 Money to be rich. Billions and billions of dollars. Get a Lamborghini.
إنه أشوف أمي وأكل خبز. أنا بحلم آكل سكر. أنا بحلم إنه يرحل أبوي من المكان. عن جد بحلم إنه أخوي يرجع يعيش. أنا مشتاق له.
Wow.
It's a big difference.
Right? US kids versus other kids who are actually impoverished.
Funny.
Wow.
Hello.
That's powerful.
Yeah, like kid wished that his mom had bread. Like, oh, baby.
His dad was back.
Yeah.
His brother was okay.
In high school, I date this girl named Julia. Now, if I'm honest, she was my rebound from a previous 2-year relationship, but I thought she was incredible. And all of our interests lined up. So I invited her to prom that year after being together for 2 weeks. Now I see her in school all the time, but I ask every weekend if she wants to go out, and I get a random excuse. Eventually, that's too much for me. I'm not proud of this. I started getting feelings for another girl at school named Danny. We hit it off and end up going mini golfing together while I'm still dating Julia. Then the next weekend, me and Danny go out with some mutual friends to have movies, and again, sparks. We end up kissing during the movie. After she jokingly dared me, now I had an issue. I was still dating Julia.
She jokingly dared you. She knew what she was doing.
Next time, I go to school and I say to her, I'm sorry, I feel like we never see each other and it's really nice what we have, but I want more. Probably should have done it after school, but I was a dumb boy. The rest of the day, she's got puffy eyes and everything. It was sad, but I ended up paying for her prom ticket out of respect, and then I went to prom with Danny. Me and Danny have now been together 11 years.
Oh. Well, you found the one.
She was the one. It was worth it. Guys, sometimes cheating is worth it if you really think that it's going to go somewhere. Find your Danny. No matter who you're with.
Don't say that.
Don't let your partner stop you from finding your soulmate.
Oh, put that on a bumper sticker. That's Maya Higa said that, not me. Maya Higa.
Oh my god, that last name.
Sometimes cheating is what, well. Go ahead, Bree, you shared the video. What's the message? What's the message?
Sometimes cheating is worth it. Because that's how I met my husband. I checked off all of the wrong boxes when I met Jay. Like every single dating no-no, I checked off. He was my boss and he was married. So I could have lost my job. Yet I stayed around with him and now we're married and we live in Florida. So sometimes being the other woman does work out.
Okay, but you've even mentioned this before, is that usually when men cheat, right, married men, they'll tell their mistress or their person that they're not going to boots with that they're going to leave their wife for them, but
yes,
it never happens.
That never happens.
So is cheating worth it? If you're using the argument that you can be happy and find somebody else, yes. I mean, it worked for us. We both.
Yeah, I know it's so taboo, but it did work. 99 times out of 100, it will not work. But everyone is itching to be that one, and I was. Yeah. I hit the dating lottery.
That's something else to go around proclaiming that cheating is a good thing. Because 99 times out of 100, it's not gonna end up being good.
No, what should have happened is I should have lost my job. I should have been homeless, got beaten up by the wife, and had to move. That's what should have happened.
Hold on a second. Hold on. What if you spin this? And I'm not trying to spin this in my favor, but what if you spin this and say that cheating is good for a relationship? Look, hear me out. If the person cheats, they're not happy, right? Simple. They found somebody else or something else nowadays that makes
Very nice.
that makes them happy. So that breaks off that relationship. It ends it. It gives a reason to end it. So maybe it is good.
Shouldn't you end the relationship before?
Well, you don't know.
Not if you're not sure. You have to. Someone's got to take the action of go cheating. Both of my marriages before my last. Well, shit. All three of them were based off of cheating. Not me first either. So,
well,
you
that
wouldn't
being
know
said-
there's a problem if they don't cheat, because
No,
they
but-
would have not been cheating to begin with if you knew what the problem was.
Would you not have rather had that the wife or the person comes to you and says, "Listen, this isn't working for me. Let's have an honest conversation. This and this and this. And if you can't feel the same way,
Yeah, but then
we
you're gonna
better-
try to fix it. It's not that severe, right? It's like now that you know that she fucked somebody else, your drive to either leave her or fix it is heightened, right? You're just having a conversation. We've already had this conversation. I want you to suck my dick more. Yeah, I'm just not. I don't like to swallow. Yeah, well, okay. Well, I want someone that does swallow. You used to swallow before. That's because we first got together. You understand? This argument could go on forever. At least this way, if you do the action, there's no fucking around anymore. I've now taken the next step. So we can either fix what we have, or I'm gonna go date Melissa. Right? Like, it's actually
Melissa.
It's not a bad idea. It's not.
I thought we weren't supposed to mention Melissa.
Well,
Melissa was
cheating
hot.
also makes you realize what you do have. Like if you have something and you lose it and you're really, really sad that you lost it, and then you find it again and you're like super happy, that's how cheating can kind of work. You know, like you cheat on the other person and you feel good about it, but then you come home to your husband and you're like, oh, I like this better. So it might actually help you figure it out.
But you only start looking at something else because initially you weren't happy with the first thing.
But shouldn't your significant other that you've been with for a while know that you're not happy anyway? It
Yeah.
shouldn't take you having to cheat for them to notice that you have a problem.
Yeah, but that's because people don't conversate anymore.
Yeah, but even with conversation,
True.
bro, people converse. Look, you've been married. People conversate. It does nothing. Actions speak louder than words, man. That is proven. You go fuck. If I tell Bree right now, yeah, I'm gonna go fuck somebody else. The way Bree is, she'd be like, oh, let me fix that for you. You know, but most people will say, yeah, okay, do that, and I'm gonna leave you. Okay, well now you know the problem. So where do we go from here? Don't do it. Okay, well that you understand? I don't know.
Fixes
Maybe
nothing.
cheating. Yeah, Bree was with somebody for several years. Yes, Bree, before when we got together. No,
No, we were already broken up.
Oh yeah.
no, but when
that's true.
when you were cheating on him. No. Well, I thought you said that you cheated on your boyfriend.
I
with me.
cheated on that boyfriend one time. And then I didn't do it again.
Okay, so you didn't cheat on your boyfriend with me.
No.
I thought that was one of your boxes you checked off. No, you said-
No, that you were.
Yeah.
Well, technically, but actually, they were living together like brother and sister. So is that the relationship was done, right, Jay?
Yeah, it was over.
For a long time.
Yeah, before
So
Bree. Before Bree. Yeah, 2015.
it's not like Bree was eager to leave your wife. So there is a difference in how this thing pass.
The only thing I needed was a reason. You know what I mean? That's all I needed was a reason. Other than that, it was just we're together. You know, like there's no need for us to stay together. But I'm content. I come home, I see you, hello, you do you, and then that's it. Okay.
So
All right, next.
talk to your girlfriends about your marriage?
Would a queen talk to a chambermaid about the king? How would the chambermaid understand what it is that the queen is going through or has to understand? Why am I going to go get advice from somebody who has a failed marriage, who doesn't understand what it's like to be with a man like that? Number two, if I go and tell my friend how horrible Grant was about something, which there's two sides of the story, and then I'm going to go make up with Grant. But now I've told them that Grant is domineering. Grant is controlling. He only thinks about himself. They're stuck with that. So now I've made up with my husband. I go hang out with my best friend, Susie Q. She's like, so how's Grant? Oh, is he doing the domineering thing again? Boom. I'm lit back up. Didn't even have a fight with him, but I'm lit back up. Either I'm trying to now talk to her and convince her that my husband isn't the piece of garbage that I made him out to be earlier. I'm trying to convince her of that, or I'm reignited about the upset and how he does not treat me with respect, and he does treat me like a son, and I'm always doing this for him, and he doesn't do that. And then boom, now I'm home with my husband, and guess what? He does one little thing where he's like, I'm going here to do this, da-da-da-da. And I'm like, oh, really? Oh, so it's my job to take care of the kids? Oh, you just get to do whatever you want because you just think about only yourself. Do you understand?
Yeah.
I've just now picked a fight that wasn't even there because I'm all re-stimulated from this conversation that I had with this girl.
So I like this one because personally, I never ever talk badly about Jay. And if we get into an argument or if I'm unhappy with something, I never ever voice my opinion to anybody. I do not talk to my mom, my dad, brother, friends, nothing. If anything happens in my marriage, it is between me and my husband and no one else. A lot of problems in relationship transcribe from talking to someone else and then them gawking in your ear, giving you all these different opinions. And now there's a bad manifestation of your man in someone else's head, and that's not reflected of him all the time. So, like, when I talk to, like, my mom or something, and I am actually, like, upset about something, I do not say anything, because the next time that I call her, I know she's gonna be like, oh, is he still being that way? Is he still like this? Are you happy? Do you want to come home? Like, there's just so many things that can go wrong if you badmouth your significant other, and I feel like that should definitely be kept to yourself. Because that's going to stick with that other person forever. Like, I know that my stepdad is really bad in bed, and I shouldn't know that. You know, like, I didn't ask to know that, but I do. I know that he ignores her. I know that he doesn't give it to her. Why? Because my mom tells me. So anytime I think of my stepdad, I think of it like an impotent man.
And then the girlfriends are probably going to push for, like you said, they're going to push for, oh, you should leave him. Oh, huh.
Yes!
And you're staying with him?
Exactly. It's just these other people will negatively impact your relationship and your entire life based on their own opinions. And these other people might not even have successful relationships in the first place. So why are you listening to them?
So they're miserable, and they're gonna draw you into the misery because you gave them the ammo to draw you into the misery.
Yeah, it's like a therapist you can talk all this stuff to, and they will not give you an opinion because they don't want to sway you. They don't want to mess with you. You're just getting stuff out. But a friend will manipulate you into being as miserable as they are, and that's depressing.
So, okay, so your argument is that you shouldn't be telling anybody about what is happening inside behind closed doors.
Yes. Because negative ideas will stick around way longer than positive ideas. So if I say that I am not happy about something, but it's not going to come across in the way that I want it to, it's just going to come across as I am not happy. You know, it's not going to be, I'm not happy because of blah, blah, blah. They're just going to remember she's not happy. Or he does this. It's going to be condensed. And that's a memory that you can't undo.
Well, okay, then how does someone, so let's just say, let's just say a couple is arguing. And they're both arguing. Weeks go on. And There's no resolution to be found. How do you come up with a resolution without getting a third person involved?
Ooh.
Well, I think that is a little bit of a different topic because one is a woman gabbing, the other one is conflict resolution.
Okay, so I wouldn't have known my problem to you without speaking to Matthew when I got loud with you and got angry. So using that argument is that I should not have done that because Matthew will now. Isn't that more on the person you're speaking to or the type of person you're speaking to rather than, wouldn't that be just choosing better friends? Because the better friend should be able to shut up and not use that as a biasness?
Well, I don't really know because, like, so Jay and I are different in the way that we process things. Like, he'll go on to an open forum and openly discuss it. Where
no,
as I keep going
no, that is not accurate. That is not accurate. That is not accurate. I don't go on YouTube
a minorly
or
open
Twitch.
forum. An
No.
open forum of like 5 people.
No, I will call a certain individual and then no, that's not accurate. You're making it much worse than what it is.
There is a difference, though, because you didn't do it behind her back, because you told her.
Right. I think that comes down. I mean, look, do I agree with that? Probably, yes. However, there are certain stipulations where you think you're so right, you tell your friend's like, I think that's a matter of being a good friend. And then they say, listen, you're wrong, bro. You're wrong. Why am I wrong? You're wrong. This is why. Oh, wow. Okay, let me go back. And then apologize. Usually, women are not going to do that. Well, men are very stubborn too. So, yeah, maybe it's just not a gender. But I don't know. I think that's just bad friends.
Well, yeah, and then there's also the gossiping thing. Like, they're going to gossip to their friends about you.
Yes.
And then
again, bad friend.
Break up
That's a bad friend, though.
They're going to bring it up in public.
That's a bad friend, though. That's a bad friend. It's I don't think there's a flaw in you telling your friend about it. It's just whether or not your friend can know to shut their fucking mouth. And just, that is not for me to spread to other people. That is between me and that person. How's the relationship? I'd ask them. It's good to me. Lie. It's your friend.
Don't you think it's different between men and women talking to each other?
100%.
Yeah.
As far as who's going to apologize first? No.
I mean, I have a problem. I come to you. I'm a man. I'm coming to you like, Jay.
Yeah, and then another man is not going to get involved with a relationship yelling at a woman. Versus if it was a Bree with her friend would be like, don't you talk to her that way. Yeah, no, I can agree. Sure. Yeah, women will get involved and jump in and start throwing hands and shit. Yeah.
Yeah. A man would try to calm another man down or just try to talk to him. A girl will purposely get the other girl riled up.
Yes.
Women are bad.
100%.
And then she's going to feel better about her relationship when she goes home,
Which is worse or just as bad, probably, but...
Yeah.
Yes, it's personal problems. And in that regard, I'm gonna side with Brie on that one. Is if you have that 100% with one, not a group, with one good friend, yes, I would convey. Otherwise, I keep all my problems to myself.
Okay. Well, using your argument then is I would have zero content for vocals or AP.
That's for me. Everyone decides for themselves. That's for me. I'm saying with the relationship, if that would be one person, I confine in. The rest, but that's for me. I'm already closed off. I'm trying to open up. Give me a minute.
I don't think if it's one person or if it's 100 people, if they're all people that you could trust, it doesn't matter how many there is.
I don't think you can do a large number.
No,
What's
but
a
you
large
keep it
number?
bottled up inside all the time isn't going to work either.
No, it's not.
I would say over 2 or 3. Having difficulties believing you could trust more than that of your closest. Yep, I could be wrong.
Well, everyone loves gossip, right? So if you talk to 10 people, one of those people is going to tell someone else.
See,
like we even had that problem in early hazership. There was a woman who kept letting her boyfriend read private information that was not public. And it's because she leaked that stuff that he got included. We didn't even want him. He just got included because he's already reading it, you know? So it's like you cannot trust almost everybody.
Yeah. Especially if
I don't agree. I don't agree. I feel that. Okay. All right.
No, I want to hear.
No,
I want to hear it.
I don't agree because I'll go into AP telling you what happened, and if using your argument not to do it, okay. I do it in vocals? Not often, right? But I'll go into AP and I'll say this whole situation, there's this, there's that. Granted, that's 4 or 5 people, but so you're telling me that I should not trust these people based off of Jorn and Bree's response? I'd talk to you, Maddie, because they're both saying that more than one or not at all should be an option.
No, but I agree, but I think it's like
I'm
you
out.
said, it depends on the person.
I'm out. I'm out.
Listen,
I'm out.
I have one
You can talk
extra
to
piece
100.
of information that I want to add that maybe will explain my point of view. I am not as great in reading people than you are. I suck at it. So, as a contingency plan, I make that circle super tiny because I misread people all the time, misjudge them, and trust them when I shouldn't. So, I keep the numbers low so I don't run into that risk of this happening, telling the wrong person.
But hence what Jay said, you can talk to 100 people. If it's the
Yeah.
right 100 people, you can talk to 1,000 people if it's the right 1,000 people.
Mm-hmm. But I don't because I can't read people. So let's keep
No,
it.
I think 100 or 1,000 people would be, whether or not you would trust 100 people out of 100 people, no fucking way. No way. That you could tell, to even find somebody that you could tell something right now, and they never, ever repeat it. I think if you picked 1 million people, 5, 6, max would say nothing.
And those ones are the ones with memory problems.
Yes.
Those people.
The question is whether or not you can actually keep a secret, and if you can't, and you shouldn't have to tell somebody this is a secret. Don't repeat this. It's kind of, I'm telling you something that's between me and you. If I wanted other people to know, I would have said it out loud. And I think that friend that you speak to should not be able to play sides. Should have to, and that's usually the problem with societies. They pick a side, right? How about a centerist view? Let's do this. Let's be balanced. Let's figure out what the problem is and both work on something instead of just one.
And are they only going to tell you what you want to hear, or are they going to be honest and tell you what you...
So you're talking like we did with Chase. Wait.
Yep. Now it circles right back. You see that?
Well, I feel like some people, instead of wanting to help, make it worse, either subconsciously or knowingly.
I know who you're talking about. You're talking about a specific person. I got you.
And sometimes that causes more issues than originally existed in the first place. Because now there's added stuff on the angry pile that was not there before, that was not thought of by that person, but now it's just being piled on because they're just adding to it, and that just doesn't help anything. A good friend listens and tries to assess the situation instead of making it worse. Like, Matthew will sit and listen. You know, he won't interrupt. He'll just wait, you know, and then he'll ask questions about the situation, not just only taking in what was given, but asking for more information from a different point. And Jay
Where do you think
is
he got that from? Who do you think he got that from?
You.
This guy.
And,
so he's using my own ammo against me, but go
yes.
ahead.
And Jay's the kind of person that he actually can divide himself from a situation and see it from multiple sides, where I don't think anybody else can really do that on a regular basis. So sometimes if he is upset about something, which doesn't really happen that often, but he'll think about it and then realize, okay, so this and this and this and this made this happen, so okay. You know, like it's different. But another man will get angry and straight up leave the house.
Yeah,
like he'll get in his car and drive away.
Yeah,
or the woman will say, you have to sleep on the couch tonight. Like, these are things that are really big problems that people do regularly.
That is very accurate.
Couch is gonna be the other one. I'm not sleeping on a couch because
I can't make him sleep on a couch. You see his back? It's gonna be like all crooked in the morning. Like,
bitch, you ain't gonna tell me I gotta sleep on a fucking couch in my house anyway. You go sleep on a fucking.
Not.
You're the woman that could sleep on a carpet underneath the pool table. You go sleep on a fucking couch.
Okay.
That was disrespectful, Jay.
Okay, my bad. I'll do better next time.
The way you're talking to your wife, it's kind of...
It's hurtful?
Yes.
Yeah, it's yeah. You know, sometimes I get comments like, I would treat your wife so much better, and then other times it's like, I would KTB your wife. Like, I would KTB her so hard, and it's just so weird. Like, like some people want to save me, and some people just want to stick it to me. You know, like,
nice.
It's so weird how men react.
Welcome to the internet, sweetheart. Welcome to the internet. All right, let's move on to the next one. We don't want to bore people with marriage.
This one reminds me of Jay so much.
Reminds you of me?
Yes.
I don't talk to my dog in a regular voice. I don't know what kind of fucking psycho does. Who's out there being like, are you ready to go outside? There she is. There's my snuggle bug. No, you gotta be like, look at you, fatso. What are you doing? Oh, I can't wait to get home to her. When I see her, I'm gonna scream into her neck fat. You're like, where did you get all this? Where are you allowed to have it? You ever love on your dog and catch them being annoyed with you? Like, before I left yesterday, I grabbed her by her head. I was like, I love you. And you could feel her being like, okay, all right. Push it back. You ever love your dog so hard you wonder if you're special needs? You're like, this is a lot. Dogs are awesome. They're proof we dominated the animal kingdom. We took a predator of ours and gave it anxiety. That's so awesome. We made wolves afraid of the doorbell. They used to hunt us in packs, and now we're like, I'm going to dress you up like a fat little bumblebee. And
why does that remind you of me? I'm the opposite.
Jason, when we get a dog, you're not allowed to baby talk to it. You have to talk to it like a normal person. So when I saw that clip and he was like, hey, you want to go outside? I was like, that's what Jay would be like with a dog.
No, I wouldn't be that severe. I'm just saying that when you do a dog, I don't think you're supposed to talk to a dog like you would a kid. I think a baby is different, right? Because it makes them laugh and makes them giggle. But because they know that that's not normal. But an animal, it's an adult, and you talk to it like it's, a baby. Like a puppy, sure. But then a puppy is going to pick up on that and then continually respond to that weird reaction that you're doing, Brie.
Yeah, and a dog kind of feels the it's the tone of voice, because you can say mean things to a dog. If it's in a nice tone of voice, it's gonna be like, whoa,
Yeah.
he's happy with me. I
Yeah.
mean,
So do you guys talk? Well, you don't have dogs, Jordan. Matthew, do you talk to a dog like a child?
ooh. If I praise a dog, I might change the tone,
Yeah.
but not like, oh, coochie, coochie, coochie. No, not that, not in that way.
Yeah, I'm not that way either.
I ruined a dog because of that.
Tell them what happens. Okay, so let's go backwards. I'm gonna tell you. Let me tell you. So let me tell you about Brie for a moment. Okay, this is fun. So the other day, we play around at night. We do goofy things. I'll tickle her. I'll do stupid shit, right? Like when it's been recent. Like I'm just trying to have more fun with her. It's my wife. She's pretty. Nice body. So I said, let me give you a piggyback ride. She's like, no, you got a bad back. And I get on the floor on all fours like a dog. And I'm like, come on, ride me. And I'm shaking my butt like a dog. And she's like, no, I don't want to. I was like, no, come on, get on. Let's go. And she's like, hold on. And I hear a bunch of ruffling, and I'm wiggling my ass like a fucking weirdo. I can imagine what this would look like on the internet. Like some kind of weird, sick dog porn. So I'm wiggling my butt, and I hear a bunch of shit. And then I feel her on my back. And I was like, did you take your clothes off? She's like, yeah. I said, why? She's like, because I want your vagina. I want my vagina on your back. What? Okay, so I'm walking around the thing and I'm going faster, and she loves it, right? And she doesn't know how to ride a horsey, right? When you ride a horsey, you're supposed to tuck your feet like this, like cross them underneath so you can kind of balance yourself. So she's just kind of flopping about, right? And I'm jiggling and she's jiggling. And she was like, I said, and then she gets on the chair and she's like, I'll take the piggyback ride. Now keep in mind, she is naked, right? I have my clothes on. So she gets on my back and she hops on, right? And she don't weigh much. I hold her and she tucks in the front. And I'm running through the house, right? And she's laughing. She's having fun. And I was like, what the fuck is that? What is that? And she's like, what's what? She's like, and she's fucking pissing down my back, bro. I'm like, I feel it dripping. I swear to God, bro. I feel it dripping down my butt crack, like through the center. And I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, it's so much fun. Yeah, but I'm getting fucking drenched. So, and then the worst part is I'm trying to rush through the house to get back to the chair to dump her, because I can't dump her at this height. So when I go to dump her, she dumps all whatever's left in her bladder on my fucking back, bro. It felt like someone took burning hot water and poured it down my back. And I'm like, why are you peeing more? She's like, I can't stop it. Bitch, I dumped her, right? I go to the bathroom and I'm looking in the mirror. Yo, my whole back was fucking drenched, bro. Butt crack, everything. And then we get to talking, and I was like, now I know why your dog does what it does. It picked up after you. So if you walk into Bree's house, right, or mom's house, their dog Snowball, if you say her name one time, she shudders and pisses all over the floor.
Is that
so? That's where Bree got it from. The dog.
Yeah.
Wait, the dog taught her? I
Yes.
thought it would be the other way around.
No.
What?
Bree wasn't walking around high school laughing and tinkling down the fucking hallway.
I don't know.
The dog was like, "This is what you do when you get excited. You just piss." So Bree goes into the shower after she's done pissing, and she pops her pussy out to get all the pee off of it. And I'm saying, what about my fucking back, bro? She's like, you could jump in here and clean up. Yo, I have never been pissed on like this before. My whole back was totally drenched. So I can't have any fun with her. Like, I feel if we go bungee jumping, she's going to piss all over me. Skydiving, anything with excitement. Even when we have sex, she squirts. So no matter what kind of excitement there is, urine's coming out. You tickle her, she pees all over the carpet. Why do you think we got black carpet and not white?
Oh, that's smart.
I've never met
She
somebody.
was asserting dominance.
It's like it's like you could tell by the piss coming down my back that she hasn't peed for 5 hours. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't just the tinkle; it was like a garden hose.
A lot of it.
Why did you wait so long to pee? That's a true story, and that's why I don't want Bree training our dog because you just say hello to it, and it's gonna piss all over the fucking floor.
She's filling up.
Yep.
Getting ready for later.
Nice.
Bring extra shirts.
God.
I gave Jay a piggyback ride. It was crazy.
He on you?
Jay said my turn, and I said okay, and I got on the ground.
That's not a piggyback ride. That's a horsey ride.
Oh, a horsey ride, and I had my hands and feet on the ground, and he sat on me, and I collapsed, kind of like a little thing. I wasn't prepared for where he was gonna sit. So then he got up, he sat on me again, and I'm trying to move, and he makes it harder by lifting his total body off of the ground and starts wiggling around. I'm just trying to move, man. I'm just trying to move.
But I didn't piss on you, did I?
No.
Right.
I don't think
But
you
you
were
wanted
having
to,
much fun.
but you didn't.
I did think about grabbing my penis and squirting all over the back of her neck. Like I did think about that. So now you can know what I'm going through when you're on my back.
That would have been ridiculous.
This is definitely a weird one, but please do not use your teeth while giving head. It hurts so bad. Bro.
Furry Frog here. The only green flags are if you are prescribed 5S, Lexapro, or Zoloft.
Talking and shy in every way. So yeah. I'm sorry in advance. Yeah.
I hate talking on the phone and having to record things like this for a fucking dating app.
Okay. First off, what dating app is this?
That was the quality of the men that are on this dating app.
Wait, what dating app do you look at a
I
picture?
have no idea, but I wouldn't use it.
That's
You
where
record
online
it.
dating is now?
Yeah, you record snippets so that way someone can hear your voice and like listen to you. It is so bad.
Wow.
We are truly lost as a species.
Okay, what are we at? 1 hour. I'm playing it. Are you ready? I'm playing it.
Ooh. Yeah, let's warm up. Is chat ready?
Here it comes. Oh God, I am nervous to play this.
This is the try not to laugh challenge. Try not to laugh while watching. Let's see who goes to hell.
First off, try not to get banned. Should be more the title. Here we go. Dude, this is rough. This is rough. Here we go. Let's get it.
Best line ever.
They're saying music is fine. You can rap for real now, Aaron. My nigga, my nigga. My nigga, my nigga. My motherfucking nigga. Hearing, oh, Lordy, Mr. Aaron and Mr. April, you done got that fried chicken, oh, Lord. And you got it for me on Black History Month Day. Oh, Lordy, April, why don't you, and don't skimp on the skin.
Here, hold on. Ready?
Give Shaka some of that fried chicken. Ready?
Ready?
Oh, yum, num, 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 num. Oh, Lord, I's got a greasy face. I got a greasy mouth. I got grease all over me. Shaka loves to have mom's butter ball, butter bean, butter milk, butter chicken. Oh, Lord, he sure is good. All right. See you on Rumble.
You got to feed them. Otherwise, they don't
You do.
keep dancing for you.
No, if you don't feed him, he doesn't. And by the way, dance is way better.
After fried chicken?
After the fried chicken, yes, of course.
Because, yeah, I don't consider myself a racist person.
I really don't. Oh, Lord, boss sure isn't racist. He is as equality-based as they come. That is sure why I'm here all month long. See, I'm not a racist guy.